Hello, I'm Rochelle Stewart-Allen, the founder of Daya Trust. We're a New Zealand charity that works to educate girls living in poverty in India. I really want to take the time today to really encourage you to go and see the movie Girl Rising. It's such a fantastic movie. The New York Times has called it one of the greatest cause documentaries of all time. It features the stories of 9 girls around the world and their fight for their education. It's such an important message and one that really resonates with us at Daya Trust. We run a girls after school centre in one of the Mumbai slums where we really encourage girls to stay in education, and watching Girl Rising and seeing these girls all around the world fighting to stay in education, it makes us realise how much in the West we take being educated as women for granted. It's so important to actually see something that sparks a message of hope, and this movie is totally like that. I've watched so many movies looking and trying to promote opportunities for girls to be educated, and often at the end I feel quite depressed. And the difference with Girl Rising is it really brings a message of hope. So these girls are fighting for their education and succeeding, or at least partway on that journey, where they are determined to stay in school and against all adversity have really fought for their own rights to do that. It's a really inspiring story, and I think really important to see. The movie is produced by 10 by 10, and the director Richard Robbins said when he was interviewed that he used to think that just taking care of his wife and his daughter was enough. And after making this movie, he realised it wasn't enough. That actually we need to all be actively engaged in promoting girls' education. At the moment, the rights of girls and women around the world are at the forefront of the world's media, and this is a prime time for everybody to stand up and add their voice to that debate. At Daya Trust, we want to be an advocate of girls' education and bring it to the forefront of people's minds. There are thousands of organisations around the world working to promote girls being educated, and we're one of that collective whole. If you know a little bit about the girl effect, you know that keeping a girl in school totally transforms her life. She will marry later, she will have less children, they'll be healthier and they'll be educated. There'll be less violence in the home, less opportunity to be exposed to HIV. She'll be safer, healthier, and have a sense of her own worth. So I really want to encourage you to make the effort to go and see Girl Rising. It's screening all around the States at the moment and at numerous campus screenings around the world. Here in New Zealand where we're based, we're showing the movie in Wellington on 22nd and 24th of April. And if you just look at the bottom of the screen, there's a link on where you can get tickets. We're also in discussions about bringing the movie to Auckland. We couldn't speak more highly about this movie, and we know that you'll be really motivated and moved to take action. The girls in this world who are struggling to stay in education and struggling to be educated really need us to collectively bring our voice together. So we challenge you today to step out, to be involved. There are dozens and dozens of organisations in your area where you can be involved. There's national, there's international organisations. And if you'd specifically like to work with Daya Trust, we'd love to have you on board. If you've already seen Girl Rising, please post in the comments below, because it would be great to hear what your own experiences were. Education is the pivot point for girls that completely transforms their lives and empowers them and allows them to become the change makers that they want to become. So we ask that you get on board, enjoy Girl Rising, and really take action today.